What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's fight between Wellmaker versus Cody Haddon. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly to help the channel grow. All right, guys, this Saturday, UFC 322, we got a special prospect showdown between the heavy-handed Wellmaker versus the extremely well-rounded Cody Haddon. In a fight, man, we have Cody Haddon, who hasn't fought in about a year to the day. I mean, it was October 12th of last year, so, okay, we're in November. So, he hasn't fought in a little over a year. And, I mean, his fight with Dan Argueta, that win that he had in his UFC debut, crisp striking, looked technical, phenomenal takedown defense, and just kind of stayed within the fight the whole time, stayed calm under pressure, looked really damn good in his UFC debut. And winning his contract on the Contender Series 2, getting the stoppage, getting the finish, dropping his opponent, getting the rear naked choke, showing he can kind of do it at both levels on offense. It shows, even though being off for 13 months, them giving him Wellmaker on his comeback fight after this long layoff shows, I think, how much they think of him. How much, it just shows because how much Malcolm has done so far. He himself almost deserves a ranked opponent with the way that he put out Cameron Simon and most recently Chris Moutinho, right? He is on a trajectory that, I mean, he possibly could be fighting for a title, very soon, especially if he gets a big victory here over Cody Haddon. But Cody Haddon here, tough test, right? You've been off 13 months, and they're giving you a guy who, I mean, everybody's talking about, one of the biggest prospects of the year. Even though he's 31 years old and Wellmaker, he really is a rising star. This is tough, right? I think Malcolm's going to get it done. I just think the power in his hands, his ability to just create so much force with so little movement. I mean, that lead hook that he had on Cameron Simon, and then that hook that he had on Chris Moutinho, I mean, put their lights out. Put them away. Kill shots. Where Cody Haddon is tight, he's technical, has a good bounce to his step, great takedown defense, but I notice he leaves his chin up a little bit. His one loss against Steve Erceg, there wasn't a lot to hate on, even in defeat. Got outpaced a little bit in that fight. I thought Steve just kind of was just doing a little bit more. But those 3 rounds, dude, I mean, it was a fucking tough back and forth war between Cody and Steve Erceg. But I just think in this one, I think Malcolm is just more developed. And I think just that one, I just think the power in his hands too. I really just think that's going to be the difference maker here against Cody Haddon. But here, it's a tough test. Being off for as long as he has to get a guy who's, kind of staying active, staying hungry, extremely confident. Guy quit his job, is doing this now full time. We're in for a good one. We're in for a good fight, but I got Malcolm in this fight. I think he's going to get the job done. I think he's going to get it done by knockout also. But I think Cody Haddon is a guy that we're going to be talking about 2026, 2027, as long as he stays healthy. But guys, that's going to do it for today. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on this fight. Who do you guys have? Wellmaker, Cody Haddon. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.